Hello and welcome to me streaming, and I totally lost my rhythm then, and I've only just started. What's that got to say about the rest of the stream? Yeah, not that anyone ever sees the intro anyway. Right. What are we doing? We are digging. Lies, I saw it. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's not loaded in. Oh. There we go. Let's make our way down. I'm surprised I haven't hit the floor yet. No, that's going to happen now, isn't it? Let's bring up that. There we go. And how far have we got to go? We're getting so close now. It's untrue. Let's see. I think... Let's not fall down that hole. I think that's the lowest point in there. So I said 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layers. Oh, I might not do it this stream. I think we did managed 5 last stream. So, you never know. You never know. Oh, start the recording. That might help. Because that's all we've got is time lapses so far for this episode. Oh, and an intro. Being rather unable to get on at the minute. Well, this week anyway. Busy week. And through the tough. Oh, that's it. Straight away. Did you get that intro right? There's no one here to see. Okay? No one's looking apart from you. So nobody will know. Oh, the other way. Yes. Yes, I got that one right. Thank you very much. It may have taken a few takes, but I got it right. Does anybody ever get an intro right first time? I'm guessing you're English. Hi, Michael. Thanks for joining. And yes, I'm English. Hence the accent, I guess. I did see a little short the other day where someone accused X on Hermitcraft of sounding like Mumbo. And he made this joke of Mumbo being his other channel. But yeah, it just came down to they're both English. With far posher accent than I've got. Would you believe? But, you know, X's voice has changed over the years. No, X's Mumbo. Or Mumbo's X. Well, you know, that it's very clever editing when they get together and do things. Like talk about mysterious diamonds that suddenly appear in one's vault. It's like, you are me and I am you. There's no mistaking our accents, Marks. You're going to hit China if you keep it up. I'm going to hit something if I carry on. I'm 10 layers away from doom. 10 layers from the ancient city. Wonder if we'll make it. It's a shame it finishes at bedrock, you know. I guess it doesn't. You can always break bedrock, can't you? I've seen people build underneath bedrock on the overworld. Can't remember how far you've got, isn't it? Another 30 blocks until you hit the void where you start dying. And from the little I know of redstone contraptions, it's a good place to build them as well, isn't it? I have TNT. No, No, please, no TNT. Don't be using TNT. Because there's things that need to be built as I go further down. It's like an archaeological excavation. That's how I see it. But that's what you need for bedrock. True. True. I'm not going to go that far. It looks like a crater from here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does. No, there's decoration. Look, arches and stuff. It kind of is. I mean, all the work I'm putting into this and it just looks like a crater. Oh. That hits me, that does. I think the Under Dragon would be good. Why do you keep deleting your messages? It's not quick. I'm not that quick at reading. Honestly, don't delete them. It's all good. Say what you like, as long as it's, you know, kind and not, you know, mean. I think the Ender Dragon would help. The Ender Dragon? No. I'm not bringing the Ender Dragon here. All this hard work I've put in. Oh, what's Mark saying now? They aren't even showing for me. Ah, no. I think Michael here is having trouble typing exactly what he wants. Which, I could understand that. I wish Twitter allowed me to edit the amount of mistakes I make on Twitter. And everyone always picks it up as well. I was talking to someone earlier about how certain artwork in some graphic novels looks similar. And I said, oh yeah, it's a bit similar to Asterix. And I spelt it as Asterix, the symbol, when I meant to put an E in there and it'd be Asterix or something. I don't know, I spelt it wrong anyway. But that's just what I do, is spell things wrong. I have seen that Doc M's got an Ender Dragon flying around his base. I need to watch his episode to see how he did it. I mean, Doc M did it, so it's probably nothing that I could replicate. Because he's just a genius. You should watch the Sidemen since they're English. Who are the Sidemen? Enlighten me. I haven't come across them. I'm just stuck watching Hermitcraft. Nothing worth watching. You really aren't missing anything. Oh. Okay. I guess Doc M's not for everyone. Now, I tried to watch a Tommy Innit video once. Because he's English. Wasn't for me. Well, not because he was English, sorry. You know, it's because he's a big Minecrafter and big YouTuber. And I thought, well, what am I missing here? And I watched it and I was like, okay, not for me. I couldn't understand why people like it, but not for me. Although, actually, saying I watched one once, I've actually watched two, because I watched the one he did with Mumbo and Green. And, okay, that was funny. Especially when he said something inappropriate and Green just turned and looked at him. Didn't say anything, just turned and looked. Oh, that was funny. You really aren't missing anything. I meant the Sidemen. Oh, okay. A YouTuber gang that lives in London doing various challenges. Okay, what kind of challenges are we talking here? Like sports challenges or just random things like an ice bucket challenge, or... Is it funny? I like funny. Any kind of challenge. Just challenges for challenges' sake. Okay. I'll give them a look. I can't pass judgment unless I've seen them. But, you know, YouTube's got everything for everyone, really. Is the hole going to be a money bin? No. No, it's let me fly up. See, the whole idea, if you don't know, is, let's take that off. It's an ancient ruin that I'm digging out. And eventually I'm going to try and make a livable base in. So the idea is was like an inverted castle, I guess, that's been dug into the hillside. But it was happened so long ago that moss has started to grow, and where the walls and everything have withered away, it's become sediment, hardened underneath, but still kind of loose on top. And nature's slowly taking it back. So that's why there's holes missing in the wall where things have happened and collapsed. And it's going all the way down here. And eventually it becomes part of the ancient city. That's the plan anyway. And so far this has taken me weeks and weeks because I'm not a full-time YouTuber, unfortunately. I do it in my spare time. And I built it in a creative world first, just to see what it'd look like, just on a flat world. And then I redid it in a creative version of this world to make sure it lined up with the ancient city. And that's why there's these blue blocks, because I made a schematic of it. So there originally was the wall and this bit sticking out. But I've decided to let the terrain dictate if there's a wall there or not. So this is like a cave-in that's happened, big hole. That's how I'm envisioning it anyway. I think it looks good, and that's the main thing. And once I start getting rooms in there as well and making it look like it was once lived in, I think it'll turn out really good. It's like backwards building, carving into the landscape. I'm kind of inspired by those temples at Jordan, where they've carved into the cliff to make a temple. So it's whatever stone was there is what makes it. So that's why I'm still keeping the granite in and the stone, and now we're at deep slate level. They've in my head, in the lore that's in my head, that's what the people here carved it out of. And all I'm doing is excavating it to reveal this ancient ruins. Gives me something to do. Keeps me off the streets. Hold on, does that need to be there? Yes, it does. And the fun thing is because it was so long ago that I built it, as I'm digging through, I can't remember what it's meant to look like. So I keep looking at things going, is that meant to be there? And I'll make other choices going, no, I don't like what I've built there. I'm going to change it. So this week for me, I've had a week off work because it's half-term holidays at schools. All that needs to be there. Let's get that one. There we go. It was there all along. So because it's been half-term holidays, we've actually been doing things as a family, and I haven't had time really to make any content. So we saw Ant-Man and Wasp Quadrumania, whatever it's called. That was good. I enjoyed it. We went to like a water park as well. What have you been up to this week? Anything fun? Anything you want to share? What else did we do? Oh, took my dog for its first big walk since its accident. That was good to see her out and about in the woods. She enjoyed it. Although she's been not moving much since we got home. I think we tired her out. Trying to think what else we've done. Oh, it was Pancake Day in England on Tuesday. So my local public house every year does free pancakes on that day. Yo, Astro Aphid, how you doing, fella? So free pancakes were good. Highly recommend free pancakes. Taste better than homemade ones, that's for sure. I haven't got a shovel. Oh well. Do it by hand. I didn't expect to be gravel this far down, to be fair. Yeah, all good. I think that's free food in general. Yes, free food always tastes better. Someone else's food always tastes better. I'm good, thank you, Astro. And I am planning on getting netherite, just to let you know. Oh, well, that was a bit dangerous, actually. I could have fallen then, couldn't I? Oh, well. I'm sure I'll be fine. More gravel? This is getting ridiculous. Might have to go up and get a shovel at this rate. Been up to much this week, Astro? Apart from commenting on one of my shorts. Thank you very much. Do appreciate all comments I get. I didn't do a short this week. I've been doing shorts based on the streams. And nothing really happened last stream worth making a short out of, I don't think. Yeah, I'm happy. Will you make it into a video? Yes. Yes, I'll get me getting netherite into a video somehow. I do. Basically everything I do goes into a video. I knew this was going to take a long while. And I don't know, just doing a time-lapse every now and again of 2 minutes just didn't seem to do how much work went into it justice. So I thought, well, let's start streaming. What I do streaming-wise once I've dug this out, I have no idea. But I was talking to Marks earlier about my plans for once I do reach the ancient city. And it's basically more digging, as you'd expect, because I've got to dig out all the rooms and stuff. So I might do that on stream. Oh, hello. Why am I so bad at hitting these things? Just so tiny, the hitbox. That's what it is. Yeah, it's because of a tiny hitbox. It's not because I'm terrible at it. I told my friend about you, and he said the small YouTubers never get enough love. True, I guess. But that's because no one sees us, because we're so small. Yeah, the bigger YouTubers, they get all the push, don't they? Because, you know, YouTube's all about views and selling advertisement space. There's no advertisement space on mine, so they don't push me so hard. You never know. We might get there. I'm in no rush. I'll just keep doing what I do. I know some people, they, I know, follow the trends. You know, see that fast-paced is the way to do it, so they change fast-paced. Then they find relaxing content's the way to do it, so they change to relaxing content. Great, it works for them. They get big numbers really early on. But I haven't got the inkling to change the way I do things. I'm just evolving into whatever YouTuber I become. And besides, I don't have the time. How long do you think you'll keep up content? Well, I've been doing it for a couple of years now. I don't know. As long as I can. I mean, when I started, I didn't think I'd be doing it for too long, to be fair. And I was just kind of just doing it for personal reasons. But then I found I kind of liked it. So I've decided to keep going. Who knows? I have no inkling of stopping soon. Although I am just trying to work out what I'm going to do next after Daybound. But that's a while away yet. Nothing we have to worry about. But it's always good to have future plans. Why do I keep stopping here? Got into some kind of pattern of stopping there. Weird. Oh, we've got some lovely slimes come to see us. Kill you because your noise is irritating. There we go. Silence. I mean, normally I don't mind. I leave them going on, but I think in a stream it might get a bit annoying hearing squishy sounds in the background. Oh. I mean, I'm liking building this. I am. I really am. I think it's going to look incredible. I think it already looks incredible. But digging's getting a bit tedious. If you know what I mean. I know it's part of the game, but it's all I seem to be doing at the minute. This and going to the gold farm to get XP, to mend all my tools. I haven't actually do any decoration this layer. That's unusual. But fine, it means we get it dug out a bit quicker. There is that. Swings and roundabouts. Mark is online with him at the minute. Oh, I'm catching up with him in deaths. Who will be the winner? Who will have died the most? Marks is currently collecting how many? I've gone past it. You have swings and your roundabouts. Yeah, maybe. Marks is currently getting a lot of leaves. When will the hole be finished? That's a good question. I think we've just worked out, got about 10 layers to go. And then there's the ancient city. Oh, there you go. 15,000 oak leaves, 12,000 jungle leaves, and 9 spruce. Someone's making custom trees. Yeah, we've got about 10 layers to go until I hit the ancient city. And then I've got to decide if I'm going to build up the walls or if I'm just going to go straight into trying to make rooms. I'm still undecided because if you look at the schematics, I did anticipate building a wall. So then from the ancient city, it's a tower going up. And then from the overworld, it's a hole going down. But now I'm not sure. I might just stop at the ceiling. So then there's just a big hole going up from, or a big hole going down, depending on your view. I don't know. Don't know what to do. I'm in two minds. I think both have merits, so I'm not sure. But I've got to finish soon, or else it'll be yet another SMP I'm on where I didn't finish what I was building. That's another slime there, isn't it? Hello. Oh, he's stuck behind the wall. That's where you can stay. Somehow I got to spawn proof it to slimes as well. That's going to be fun to work out. Because I found some on the stairs just there. Oh no, Marks! Hey, are you okay? Fell from a high place. He's doing it on purpose, just get more deaths than me. That's what that is. Morning, Albany. How the devil are you, sir? Oh, hello, diamonds. Oh, hello, more diamonds. Albany, you've just missed Marks. Dying. Okay, we've got 2. Come on then, chat. How many diamonds do you think I'm going to get from 2? I have got fortune 3, so it's going to be more than 2, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm doing good, Albany. Just digging away at my little hole that covers an area of 16 chunks. So it's only tiny. Tiny little hole. Got to put this lighting down. It's important. Don't ghosts and ghoulies spawning in. That's what got me up to 49 deaths. And we're slowly making it through for the first layer of this stream. The hole is tiny as my island and Albany's red ball. Albany's ball is massive. And your island is just ridiculous. Especially all that terraforming. I can't even imagine how long that took you. Admittedly, you did it quicker than I've done this. Yay, layer 1 done. First layer done. Let's get rid of some of the stuff out of my inventory. That one. Yeah, I don't need you, or you, or you, or you, or you. And don't need those mushrooms. On to layer 2. Trying to read chat and fly is really difficult. So let's just concentrate on flying. Took way too long for that. For what it is right now. Shall we go look? Shall we go look at Albany's ball? It's only over the side. This way, I want to say. And I think if we go this way, over Magpie's bit. And there's Albany's tiny little apple. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, but... Marks, you're saying I won. Well, I'm 23 seconds ahead of you if you're watching me on my stream. Oh, you've even got the core coming out the bottom. That's just crazy. Crazy. Hey, that's something you can say about the bounders. They do things big. Ignore that floaty thing there. I don't know what that is. I can't remember who this is. Is this Swarm is? And then this is ravens. And there's Mark's. And this is... I won't fly over the island because spoilers, but look at all this. Look at this, the madman. He's textured the dirt. I built this bridge. This was me. Yeah. Well, okay, that one. And the path. That's what I built. That bit there and the path. The rest was Mark's and Raven. But I helped, so that counts. Look at it. That's amazing. Mark says there's no spoilers. So, here we go. Here's Mark's place. And you're manually doing it. Oh, yeah. I guess your farm gets rid of your leaves, doesn't it? Oh, well. Look at this. So much bamboo. I go build a bamboo farm. All I had to do was come down here and chop a bit of this down. Paddy fields as well. Ugh. All these custom trees. So pretty. Bounder's doing it big. We're all quite close to each other, which is kind of nice. And then here's me. Just a hole in the ground. Just a deep, deep hole. Talking of which, let's go for a second layer. And let's have some light. That's the best part of this dig, is the tuff when you're this far down. Just zoom through it. I thought I did. Wasn't picking anything up then. I thought, did I empty my inventory? I knew that's what I was meant to do. It actually looked like Swarmid worked on it his base recently as well, so. Okay. That glitched a bit. So it's my first day back tomorrow after a week off. Not looking forward to it, to be honest. It's been nice having a week off and doing nice things. Yeah, saw Ant-Man and Wasp. I have this great thing where I don't look at any spoilers or read any reviews or anything going into a film. So I didn't know anything about Ant-Man and Wasp. And I was shocked. Because afterwards, obviously, then I start looking things up. And I was shocked to find that not many people liked it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great introduction to... No, I don't know any spoilers. Because people might not have watched it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It wasn't the normal Ant-Man you've kind of got used to, though. I don't think there was as much comedy in it. It was very serious. Yeah, things like that are subjective. Very much so. But I'm seeing a lot of people who are going, oh, I've been fans of Marvel for 10 years and, oh, I've lost faith in Marvel now because of Ant-Man. It's one film in the franchise. And there's been far worse. You know, again, subjectively, in my opinion. Thor 1 and 2. Really, really didn't like those. Well, I say I really didn't like them. They're okay, but I don't think they're all that. But it definitely wasn't a film to make me go, oh, I'm never watching any superhero film ever again. One was better than two, just overdone on the whole ascent of him. I didn't get anything from Thor 1 and 2. Thor Ragnarok, on the other hand, oh, that was an awesome movie. I enjoyed that. Too Shakespeare-y. In terms of how he spoke. Yeah, I get what you mean. Speaking old worldly. Yeah, because, I don't know, they're Viking cogs. Why aren't they speaking more aggressively and Norsey? I guess. Because, you know, The Witcher, that's more medievally. So, you know, they speak all thy and thou and thee, don't they? But I suppose it's done a lot better. But again, that's Polish. Maybe they should be speaking more Polishy. I'm looking forward to the next season of The Witcher, actually. I've enjoyed every season so far, so I don't see why I won't enjoy the next one. Being a fan for 10 years is not an accomplishment and does not deserve any form of reward. Yeah, I mean, I could say I've been a Marvel fan for X amount of years because, you know, I liked comics before MCU became a thing. No, I think the next season has got Henry in. Like season 3. I think that still has Henry as the Witcher. But I could be wrong. It's been known. Yeah, but there's only been 2 seasons, hasn't there? Yeah, he dropped out. There's different versions of why he dropped out, but the one that I like to believe is the fact that he's such a massive Witcher fan, you know, read all the books, played all the games, that when the writers were saying that they were going to go in a different direction from the standard lore, he was kind of, no, I want to do The Witcher and I want to do it properly. And they says, but The Witcher's already been done. People already know that story, so we want to put a different twist to it. You know, I guess like they did with Game of Thrones. And his argument was that the people who are watching it on Netflix is a mixture of fans that know the books and know the game, and they want to see that done as a TV series, and those that have never seen it and don't know any different. So why change it? And he was like, well, if you're going to change it, I'm going to leave. And they said, okay, bye. So he left. I can see his point, because I'm one of those people that if I've read the book and then I watch the film, I'm like, oh, that's different. Oh, I don't like that. That's different. Oh, why have they changed that? So if he's such a big fan, he's there arguing against that change, and they're like, no, we're changing it. And he goes, okay, well, I'll walk there. And it just shows, you know, shows aren't bigger than the actors in it, I guess. Especially when you can replace him with Mini Thor. The woman who plays the young girl described him as an encyclopedia, a Witcher encyclopedia. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, actors go, oh, yes, I've really been a fan of this for many years, and it turns out they've read, I don't know, 3 books or read a comic once. But no, he's really into The Witcher. Apparently as well, he's really into Warhammer. And he's heading up an Amazon show of Warhammer 4K. That could be quite good. I only know Warhammer 4K from Dawn of War series of PC games. I mean, obviously, I know it's a board game with really cool minifigures, but it's nothing I got into because, you know, it's expensive. But yeah, I like Dawn of War. So, yeah, I'll definitely give it a watch. The dude was late to an audition because he was in a... Wow. Yeah. Yeah, likes his World of Warcraft as well. What a dude. Hey, he's, you know, a handsome fellow. He's muscular as hell. And he's a big nerd. He ticks all the boxes for everyone, really. And, from what I can tell, he's an all-round nice guy. Which is always a bonus. I mean, I like all things nerdy, I must admit. But I'm not big, buff and handsome. So, that's my downfall. I'm big, but in all the wrong ways. Oh, and these mushrooms, someone else planted, or they just turned up. I didn't do them. It did confuse me when I first came down here. I'm like, why are all those mushrooms there? Sure, I didn't plant them, but I didn't. I think they're just naturally there. What's Mark saying? Kind of looking forward to Deadpool 3 too. I stopped reading from then on because I don't want to know. I don't know anything about it. All I know is there's a Deadpool 3, and that's enough. People say to me, oh, how can these things not be spoilt? How come you don't know these things? But it's dead easy. What I do is I don't follow Marvel or Disney or any of the, like, Screen Rant or any of that. I do nothing. I don't look at anything. I don't want to know who's in it, any storyline. I don't want to know anything. So I just don't follow any of those things. That way, I never... Have I? Oh, I haven't. Yeah, that way I go into the movie and see it as the directors and writers intended. Big reveals are big reveals. And I haven't been going, oh yeah, it's like all those people that are annoyed with, was it She-Hulk? Because something had been revealed in the trailer and everybody was waiting weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks for him to appear, this person to appear. And when they appeared to me, I was like, oh, that's amazing. Oh my God, that's really good. What a reveal. And everyone else was disappointed that they had to wait that long. All right, well, that's your own fault then, isn't it? Why are you watching it? Why are you looking at all the things for it? You just ruined it for yourself, knowing that that was going to happen, and then that's all you're watching it for. But, you know, that's just my opinion. My partner, on the other hand, you know, she watches all the trailers, reads up all about it. You know, each to their own. But I found a long time ago that trailers spoil so much. It was, the worst one for me was Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. I watched the trailer for that and I was, oh, if that's the trailer, this film's going to be amazing. And it turned out the trailer just showed all the best bits. The bits that I already knew were coming. That's why so many films do fake trailers now. I didn't even know that was a thing. I think my favourite trailer, if it could be called a trailer, was years ago when Jurassic Park was coming out. You know, the original first one. It was just a puddle. And then you heard this thumping noise. Like really deep, heavy thumping noise. And then the puddle wobbled. The water wobbled. And then the noise seemed to get closer. And the puddle wobbled more. And then you heard a roar. And then it just went Jurassic Park. And I was like, okay, I'm so watching that. It didn't give anything away. And it just made me want to watch it. And I think that's the best teaser I've ever seen. Oh, I should have got the spade. Looks like I'm going to need it more. Oh, well. It only takes as long as the deep slate takes anyway, doing it this way. I'm surprised it hasn't fallen, to be fair. Oh, and then a bit does. Only one, though. But it might have all updated. Oh. That's going to be fun to get around. Happy fun sauce. There we go. Decoration on this level. Bit of interest, something different. And then it goes dark. And I can't find the torch. There we go. Since streaming, I've stopped watching so much One Piece. So yesterday, I managed to get on creative mode. Trying to plan out what I'm going to do next once I've dug all this. And I'm caught up with... Well, not... Yeah, caught up with myself, I guess, on One Piece. So good. I wish I'd started using it. Illegal words here. Okay. I wish I'd started watching it sooner. Then I'd be up to date. But it's kind of fun because my son is really into it. And he's been into it for years, so it's really good. So now we get to talk to each other about it. But he's like, oh, where are you now? Where are you now? And then explains, oh, you got a good bit coming. I'm no good with names. But he's got to a point now where he's fighting one of the 7 warlords, are they? The pirates are allowed. And this one can control shadows. And he pinches shadows from people and puts them in zombies. So good. Thriller bark. That's it, yeah. Thriller bark. Gecko Moira. Yeah. Yeah, that's the person. See, Mark knows. Who knows if that's how you spell it. It's, you know, phonetically I could read it and it made sense. That's all that matters. I'm just near the end of that arc now. Coming up, well, they're just having the big fight that normally ends an arc. You're going to die, Torch, if I take you there. I'm going to put you here and keep you safe. Oh, nearly fell. Yeah, I think they, even in the episode, one of the cast members turned around and was like, okay, so this is the big boss then. This is the big fight to end it all. And I'm like, yeah, that's normally how it goes. I was just surprised how quickly they got 2 new crew members, to be fair. Like, for ages, it's just been I want to say 5 of them. And then all of a sudden they get 2 more. Near enough within episodes of each other. And one had been around for a while in the story that they were in. And then it was just inevitable that they would become a crew member. But then the next crew member was just... Luffy was kind of like, oh yeah, you're on my crew now. Much to the annoyance of the rest of the crew. No, not Robin. Frankie and... Is it Buck? The skeleton guy. Because you get Frankie. And then... Brooke, yeah. Frankie joins. And then the first ship that... I think it's like 2 episodes later, they find a ship and it's Brooke. Brooke's now a member. Oh, yeah, the Robin thing. When she decides that she wants to be saved. Oh, nearly broke my heart. So you did Water 7. Yeah, did Water 7. Then I think it's a few episodes of them trying to talk Frankie into becoming onto the crew. And then I think there's those fillers where it's an alternative universe and Luffy's a police officer. And then I think then it carried on of them going on to Thriller Bark. Yeah, I don't mind the fillers. I used to like the What If comic books, you know, and that's how I'm seeing these. It's just a what if. What if Luffy was a policeman? And Zoro was a drunken monk. Hey, Respect, you're not late. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're at that point. Right. Yeah, Respect, you're not late. You turned up exactly when you needed to. Just come home from shopping for groceries. Oh, there's nothing worse. I hate food shopping. I really do. Oh no, you forgot to buy cheesecake. Oh, that's terrible. Right, stop watching the stream, go back to the shop and pick up cheesecake. I don't want to hear any excuses from you. Just go. Go now. Don't even say bye. Oh, hello. Forgetting cheesecake. That's sacrilege. How can you forget cheesecake at a time like this? What's that? The best arc pre-time skip is coming. That's funny because according to my son, Water 7 is the best pre-time skip. But again, you know, it's all down to opinion. I'm liking it all, but yeah, Water 7 was really good. Impel down. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I've just got to find time. Everything takes time. I mean, this week I was hoping because I had a week off, I might be able to get some recording done during the day. That did not happen. The house is too noisy. People wanted too much. And it's like when you're trying to record building something and you want to do it in one hit, the amount of times I ripped down the thing that I was trying to build because I got interrupted. I mean, it might change come Easter holidays. My partner hasn't got that time off. And my daughter is of an age now where she wants to go out and spend time with her friends during the day. So I might have some free time. You never know. Watching from my cell phone. I hope you've got good internet access for that. Your first cell phone? Oh, wow. Welcome to the cell phone revolution, then. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had diamonds there. Got 2 diamond blocks. How many are going to get out of it? Well, previously, I think the maximum I got was 7. I think the maximum you could get is 8. So that wasn't too bad at all. Second layer done. Let's see how many diamonds I get out of this. Spend it on wood. Oh, there's at least 4 there. No, go away. No, go away. 5. 5 diamonds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's empty some of this inventory. I haven't done too bad on diamonds out of this hole, to be fair. Let's see. There you go. Stack of 64 and 8. Oh, and some there as well. Get rid of all this. And there as well. Oh, better eat something. Getting a tad hungry. Lol, it's tiny, hard to see and type on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad that I've got a big screen one. And even then, my fat thumbs get in the way. I better pick that up. Oh, actually, looking at that gravel over there. Wow, I really wrecked getting out of that. Oh, I hit my face. Diamonds are nice. I've been playing Minecraft on Xbox now. Oh, cool. Which Xbox? I started playing Minecraft on... What am I doing here? Shovel. Where's my shovel? There's my shovel. Yeah, I started playing Minecraft on an Xbox. Xbox 360. So, they don't even support that version now, I don't think. Oh, Xbox One. Yeah, I never got an Xbox One. I had all the Xbox. I had like the original Xbox, then I had an Xbox 360, and that was it. That's where I stopped with Xbox. I was only telling my daughter the other day that this is the first time that I can remember that I haven't ended up with every generation of console. And she was like, "Why do you think that is?" I was like, I really don't know. I've just kind of lost interest. And then I realised it's Minecraft's fault. Because all I do is play Minecraft. There's no point buying any other game because all I do is play Minecraft. So it's Minecraft's fault that I no longer collect consoles and spend lots of money on games. I started on a 360. Yeah, the only reason I went to Java is because after, was it the update that was the C that I can't remember the name of now? Aqua? I don't know. The one that introduced Coral and all that. That was the last update they did on the 360. And then they said, you know, you got to get Bedrock Edition or Java. And as I mostly play on PC anyway, just made sense to get the Java version. And then I think when I brought it, I got free Bedrock as well for the PC. But everybody that I watched on the internet played Java version, so it just made sense to do that. I guess if more content creators used Bedrock, then probably would have gone Bedrock. Update Aquatic, that was it. Thank you, Albany. I knew there was Aqua in there somewhere. I tried Java Edition. It's hard to learn the keyboard. Oh, well, I've been using keyboard and mouse since Quake. I remember going around a friend's house and we'd been playing Doom for years, just using the arrow keys. Because it was just that. It was arrow keys and space to fire. That's how you played first-person shooters. And he went and got Quake. And he showed me this brand new way of playing on keyboard. Using WSAD and the mouse to turn. Oh, revolutionary. It was hard to begin with. I mean, I used to use inverted controls as well. So pushing up on my mouse actually made me look down, and pulling back made me look up. Bit like how you use a joystick for flight simulators, because that's what I was used to doing and it made sense. I imagined you had a hand on the back of someone's head pulling their hair. So as you pulled their hair down, they, you know, look up, and as you push forward, it makes them look down. Played for like that for years. Can't remember what game it was, but a game came out where you couldn't have those controls. So I had to learn to do it this way, which is the way everyone else uses it. But yeah, keyboard and mouse. Superior controllers in my eyes. Oh. That sounded like a slime. There was a content creator, small content creator that I used to follow. Unfortunately, she doesn't make Minecraft videos anymore. But she was more of a streamer. And she played Bedrock using a controller. And all her people that she played with all, you know, said, "Oh, you got to use keyboard and mouse. You got to use keyboard and mouse." And eventually she did. And she said once she got used to it, it made so much more sense than the controller. For playing first person anyway. I mean, controller has its place. I started to type keyboard computer in 1995. Plays Java with the keyboard, with the controller. My daughter actually asked for that. It was such a roundabout way of doing it as well. I had to do it via Steam, sorry. So get Steam to load up Minecraft, and then I told Steam that if Minecraft loads, is it just me? Is there a bit of lag? If Minecraft loads to load up the controller, and then I had to map the controller. It was difficult, but doable. But then she moaned because it doesn't act the same as it does with Bedrock and Console Legacy Edition. Because she plays a lot in creative mode. In Java Edition, in creative mode, if you're flying and you stop, you kind of drift a little bit either way. Kind of like slow down and then stop. Whereas in Bedrock Edition, you stop moving and that's it, you stop. Like walking. And she just couldn't get used to it. But as soon as she moved to mouse and keyboard, again, suddenly it made sense. And now she uses mouse and keyboard on those rare occasions. I could talk her into playing. He even uses a small keyboard attached to his controller to type. Yeah, I've seen those for Xbox. Well, it was Xbox 360 I saw it through. I don't know if the Xbox One controller does it. I was in my 30s. That's old to learn computer technology in college. You're never too old. Never too old to learn. I've started a brand new career. And I'm having to start at apprentice level. So that's fun, going to college, being surrounded by 18, 19-year-olds. And there's me, wizened, in the corner. Like at school, because of where my birthday lands, I was the youngest kid in my class. And now I'm having to redo college. I'm the oldest by a mile. But hey, yeah, starting new things, new adventures, a new era in my life. It's all good. It is a bit weird, though, when the teacher tells me off for looking at my phone. And it's like, there's kids looking at their phone because they're chatting or something. And I'm looking at my phone because my daughter was really difficult to get to school. And I'm just seeing if I've got her to message me to say when she's there. So for me, I'm looking at my phone for legitimate family reasons, where they're looking at their phone for Snapchat. Oh, like, they're going, oh, should you be looking at your phone? I'm like, yeah, because I'm worried about my daughter, and she keeps messaging me. Oh, okay, then that's fine, yes. Yeah, of course it's fine. I just don't think they're used to having someone my age in their class. I'd like to go back to college again. Love going. Yeah, it is good being back, actually. I did miss education. I love learning new things. It's a bit strange walking into the college, though, because everybody's so young and they've got their life ahead of them. And, you know, they're so blasé about it because they're teenagers. And it's exactly as I was as a teenager. And I do get some funny looks as well, to be fair. So I'm old enough to be a lecturer. Well, like, I don't know, probably senior lecturer there. But I'm walking around with a student pass on. And huh? About halfway through on this layer, I think. Oh no, that's about halfway, I think. Symmetry and all that. Yeah, some of the teams, you know, they're there. You know, I'm there on a Monday, and they're, oh, Friday I went out drinking, got home, Saturday I went out drinking, hangover, Sunday, and then they're in college. If I go out drinking now, all I've got to have is 2 pints, and I'm hungover for 4 days. I'm done. There's nothing. And they're going out drinking twice. I'm like, wow. I remember when I could do that. I don't think I'd want to now, though. Much rather stay home and play Minecraft until the middle of the night. And stream and talk to you guys. Sat here in my Minecraft pajamas. No lie. Enderman. That's what I got on them. I'm like a big kid. Let's face it. Oh, more diamonds. Lots more diamonds. And I missed those ones over there. Like. Yes. Like. Okay, I'm like a kid but big. I am a kid that's big. Oh, I don't know. That's quite a few there. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes, I is a big kid. And why not? Why grow old gracefully? I've been gaming since I was a kid and I'm not bored of it yet. That loves cheese. Yes, I do love cheese. And cheesecake. Did you go back to get that cheesecake respect? I think you should. What's that? That's 1, 2, 3. So what's our guess? I got 5. Let's go for 7. I reckon I'll get 7. Got to pick them up. No. There's 4. 8. Oh, not too bad. 8 out of that one. Oh, I'm going to have to do maths, aren't I? Take 8 from whatever I get from these. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark said 12 for the last one. I reckon this one's going to be 12. Oh, 10. Okay. Not bad. That's 18 for this layer. Oh, too far. Too far. Is this tough? No, that does need to go. And so does that. And so does that. Okay, so that's a bit of a roof. Well, I got my little old Chromebook, lol. It's easy to chat with the keyboard. I've only this year used a Chromebook. They're okay. They do what they need to do. Oops. Hit the mic then, sorry. I think I took that tuff out, didn't I, when I was digging the layer above. So I think that's fine to take out now. That's wall, that's stairs. So I'm going to put those stairs in because I think I did get rid of the tuff by accident earlier. That's a wall, there's stairs. those in. Hey, what happened there? Put them in the wrong place. That's what you did there. Oh, and then more tough died. If we can get it from this angle. Yes. And then that's wall. That's wall and that's wall. So let's get out the old stone cutter. And give myself some wall. Wall, wall, wall. And what's you? You are wall as well. And yet you're all in the right place. Okay. And get rid of all this. And then your wall, I guess, there. My cell phone is echoing the Chromebook because it's lagging. Lol. Oops. I wonder what the Xbox One would be doing, lagging or faster than either the cell phone or the Chromebook. I don't know, because if you've got all three running at the same time, depends on your internet connection as well then, doesn't it? So what do you normally use to watch me then? Or watch any YouTube, for that matter. Not just me. That was very narcissistic. Yes, all you do is watch me. Obviously, you got better things to do than just rewatching my videos all the time. Oh, yeah, see, that's much better with a shovel. A lot more satisfying. Oh, hole's getting bigger. Might fall. Oh, looks like slime died to the lava. Good. Of course, can't reach them. Usually use the Chromebook. The cell phone is on a different network carrier and it's slower. Okay. That reminds me, I've got to figure out my internet provider. Because my contract's up. Well, it was up in November. And now they're charging me a small fortune. So I need to make that phone call of, I can't afford you anymore. You need to be cheaper. Yeah, they do like to do that, Marks. You are right. And lots of people go, oh, it's this price now. That's what I have to pay. And I'm forever telling them, no, you ring up and you tell them that you're not going to pay that much. And then they do your deal to keep you. And I just haven't got around to doing it myself. Straight away I tell people, no, ring them. Don't stand for it. And then when it comes to me, I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'll get around to it. But no, I really must get around to it because it is a silly amount of money. I knew I was going to do that wrong. There. No. Oh, no. I've got to go lower. No, that's not a pickaxe. That's a bow. There? No. There. Oh. So good at this game. So good. I can place things without even thinking about it. There we go. Oh, I'm going to have to do the same here, aren't I? Dig, 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 dig. And bang. There we go. Of course I know what I'm doing. We could be getting better internet with the fiber optic here, but we are moving within the year. Oh, company just put fiber optics here. It's a big thing. Yeah. Yeah, I use fiber optic internet. The speeds we get are ridiculous. And considering the whole family uses the internet at the same time, but doing different things. Like right now, although my daughter's in bed, so I can't really count her. But my partner will be downstairs watching something on one streaming service. My father's going to be watching something else streaming. And if my daughter was awake, she'd be watching a third thing or just casually flicking through TikTok. And sometimes I have found my daughter. Oh, she's so my daughter. She'll be sat there FaceTiming a friend on the PC whilst playing Sims and looking at TikTok videos. So we need lots of internet in this house. Oh, of course, you know, there'll be me watching something else completely different whilst playing Minecraft on a server. It's amazing how much internet has taken over everyone's lives, to be fair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to be fun. When I started viewing today, I noticed just how beautiful your ruins are looking. Oh, thank you so much. Only earlier people were like, what are you building? What's the point? It just looks like a big hole. All that work. Just looks like a crater, they said. So thank you. Thank you for saying that it looks good. See, someone appreciates it. Oh, I'm running low on this axe. Can I do it, though? Can I do this layer? Oh, wait. There was more diamonds. Having them. There we go. Oh, no. Wait, that's going to be the wrong angle, isn't it? There you go. That's better. Decorated. Yes, a decorated crater. Such kind words. My family was just discussing the cost of internet in a vehicle here. Available anywhere a person can drive. It costs $500 to install, $200 a month. It's outrageous. Oh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, luckily, mine didn't cost anything to install because the cables were already at the property when we moved in. Can't remember how much we're paying now. I think it's £66 a month. And I think dollar for pound are basically the same now. So, yeah, we're a little bit cheaper than you are. But I do know people that pay about that much in England as well. Apparently, it's cheaper in Europe. And in Finland, right? I love this about Finland. I really like Finland. They were the only country, maybe more now. But from what I know, they were the only country that actually saw having internet as important as having water or heating. So they did this thing where if you, because a lot of Finland's remote, and if you bought a property and it didn't have internet access, the government would run free of charge a cable from the nearest junction box to your property. If that was, 50 miles, it was 50 miles. They just did it. But now that I think it was once 4G became a thing, that's a reasonable connection, a lot better connection than running a cable 100 miles. They started installing 4G towers, well, now 5G towers on your property to give you that internet, which I just think's amazing. And they do that for free. I mean, you still got to pay for the internet, but you don't have to pay for the installation or the connection of the wires or the building of the tower now. I mean, in Finland, you pay a lot of tax on things. Don't get me wrong. But unlike other countries, the country actually uses that tax to help out its citizens. So you don't mind paying the tax. Their education is free. There isn't a cut-off point. Oh, you're 19 now. You have to start paying for education. It's free. So you're in your 30s. You suddenly want to do a degree. Yeah, you can. Won't cost you a thing. You just turn up. Just let them know that you're coming. That must have cost a fortune in outlay to run the internet like that. Yeah, it must have. But it's all paid for with tax. I think it's an American thing where they say, seeing your tax dollars at work. In Finland, you actually do. Which I think's amazing. And a lot of their heating is geothermal as well. So they put in the infrastructure. And if you are able to tap into the geothermal, you get it for free. No free heating. The US is just starting to get to the place where they are getting that built like Finland. But of course, the government doesn't use our taxes for us as much as to help other nations. Yeah. Well, can't really say anything to that. I don't know the tax system that well in the US, but I often hear that. Do I need to? No, it's fine. I do hear people complaining about how taxes are used in different countries. Oh, it's all them there, isn't it? Okay. That's where zombies are going to spawn. The problem in the UK is everything is owned by other countries. Yeah, absolutely. And if it was once owned by the UK, it ends up being owned by another country. Like the O2 mobile network was originally BT Cellnet, which was owned by BT, a British company, but then became O2 and then got sold to some Spanish company. Telefonica or something like that. Funny how the US is hated on by some nations, but if the new people get in government, the help is going to be cut drastically. I'm just reading about it. I don't think... I don't want to get political. I don't do politics. But that said, I'm about to say something very political. It doesn't matter who's in charge. Nobody's ever happy with what's going on. Because they never build on the promises they make. Because once they're in office, they find out things that we aren't privy to. And then they have to do something about that. Not like conspiracy theory stuff. I'm just, we don't know all the ins and outs of political intrigue and what one country owes us and what we owe another country and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, whatever they say to get into power is, you know, they probably had all the best intentions. But it never comes to fruition because they don't know the ins and outs until they're in. That's my theory on it anyway. I'll keep those. And put that there. Aha. What's that? 3 layers now, I think. Not doing too bad. What time are we on? We're on 11 o'clock. Ooh. I started late today. It was more 9:30-ish than 9:00-ish. So we might not get as much done as we did last time. I need to swap that pickaxe out as well, don't I? That was all skill. There was no luck there at all. That was all skill. Getting really good at this flying now. That out. That in. There we go. Oh, ha. And landed. Oh, this is becoming a hole as well. Nice. Less digging. There. And let's go. I agree with you about the intentions of some candidates, not others. They just flat out lie. Yeah, maybe so. That's human nature, though, isn't it? Agreeing to anything to get your way. I mean, I have all the best intentions to sort out the garden. And I have said to my partner several times that I will sort out the garden. Is it lying if I don't sort out the garden? At the time I said it, I meant it. And I'd love to sort out the garden. But will it get sorted? Only time will tell. I don't think I've ever used an elytra while playing Minecraft. IRL, I don't like heights, lol. It jump scares me just using creative mode. See, I laugh, okay? But I laugh because I get you. I can be in the nether and I can look over a cliff straight into lava. And yeah, I get that same feeling I get if in real life I look over a cliff. I get that dread, I get the sweat, my stomach turns over, and I'm like, what are you doing, buddy? It's just a game. Why am I feeling the same way as would if I did this in real life? So I get you. I know what you're saying. But elytras are fun. And they get you about places quicker. In fact, I would say they get you about quicker than just floating around in creative. But there is a skill to them. A skill I'm yet to master, but a skill nonetheless. It makes me jumpy watching you mine rock with that big cavern and lava under you. Yeah, makes me jumpy too. I know. Well, you saw a couple of weeks ago how I high-pitched shouted, shall we say, when I fell down there. That worried me. I was expecting the warden to come out any moment and hug me. Probably fly into his stuff, face plant the trees. Yeah, happens, you know, to begin with. And landing does get some people. I've seen videos of people using an elytra for the first time. Even after all this time, they're like, oh, I've never used one before. And they go off and they fly around and go, oh, this is dead easy. Then they try and land every time they die. But it's not dying in real life. It's fine. You spawn back. It's all good. What, you missed me screaming as I accidentally fell into... loud pitch shouting. It's actually a short. So you don't have to watch the whole stream. Just watch. I think it's my most recent short. Got a fair few views, actually. I was very surprised. No. That's a torch. The other thing's a rocket. I'll be right back. It's not as good as I'm making out. It was just a shock. I'm made different, I guess. I don't do stuff on games I wouldn't do in real life. I play games so I get to do stuff I wouldn't do in real life. I'm like the exact opposite. I would not mind this out in real life. Come on, I won't even work on my back garden. And yeah, here I am digging away, virtually, a big hole. It's like loads of people have got into that power washer simulator. I have to power wash my vehicles. I don't want to play a game which is me doing something that's a chore. I love building and gardening when I'm able to. Yeah, I like building. I just don't do it so much. Yes, there is a power wash simulator, Marks. Where have you been? And there's also lawnmower simulator, which I laughed at Bobbert saying, "Oh, Bobbert, you really want to play this, so you can come home and do the job that you've been doing, but virtually." Nick, it's not that funny. It really isn't. Funniest time to wash cars is in the rain with the kids, having fun together, wearing rain gear. Washing a car in the rain? If I wash my vehicle and it rains, I'm very, very perturbed. I'll be the judge of that. I don't know what to say to that. Well, I posted it there because I thought it might be funny. So there's that. But I think this stream's going to be another one where there's nothing really to post. Maybe I should start doing philosophical questions and answering questions that people have had for generations. And then making a second channel of me talking waffly stuff. I mean, it works for X from Hermitcraft. Where he just says something to put the world to rights, cuts it down, sticks it up. What, you don't dance in the rain with your wife? Jump in muddy puddles. Oh, yeah, I used to jump in muddy puddles. Not married. Don't marry me off. Thank you very much. I think it was not last year, the year before, we had a massive heat wave in the UK. It was diabolical. Never had heat like that in the UK before. And it went weeks and weeks with no rain. And then that day that it rained, there was my partner, there was me, there was my kid. We was all outside, just stood there in the rain, laughing and giggling with each other, dancing in the rain because it had finally come and it felt so good. But generally, no. In England, when it rains, you know, that's just a normal day. A normal English day. Grey and rainy. You know, in Eskimos, it snows there, and they have so many different names for snow. England's the same. We've got so many different words for if it's raining, you know. If it's only just started raining, but it's big lumps of rain, we say that's spitting. It's spitting. There's a fine rain that you don't notice how wet you're getting, but it gets you, what, you know, wetter than you think. You know, then there's, you know, if it's raining heavily, it's cats and dogs. Yeah, it drenches you. Yeah. It's fine rain, but it drenches you. What else is there? Ice rain. Heavy rain, yeah. Because, you know, water changes density depending on the type of rain it is, obviously. So many different names for rains. We're like Eskimos with snow, I tell you. Never moved to the US, Southwest, places like Death Valley or Texas. Nope. No, thank you. Yes, Inuit. I do apologise. Thank you, Albany. You are right. Inuit. It's a name, so I forget names. I'm not very good with names, but you are right. Inuit. Thank you for correcting me. Texas heat is like you sweat like you're standing under a waterfall. No, thank you. No, thank you. Can't do heat. I like the cold because you can wear many layers to warm up. So when we went to Finland and it was -21, that was great because I had the right gear, the right amounts of clothes and layers to go outside and enjoy that kind of weather, but still be warm and not get frostbite. Whereas with heat, when you get down to, you know, wearing Speedos, and trust me, nobody needs to see me in Speedos, but you're still hot and sweating, there's nowhere else to go. You're down to skin and that's it. It's like, and you're still hot. No, no, thank you. Okay, that was a bit close. Is Finland like Switzerland? In the way that when it's winter, it's very cold. Yes, I guess. Never been to Switzerland, so I can't really say. But Finland, it's like everyone's heard of Lapland, you know, Lapland. A lot of people say that's where Santa Claus lives, not actually the North Pole. It's Lapland. Well, that's in Finland. Northernmost part of Finland. And it's very, very cold. But it's great. Loved going there. Would go there again. Would move there if I could. I'd even try to learn Finnish. And I'm no good at learning languages. Come on, I can hardly speak English for you know, pity's sake. Wow, zooming through the tough. My favourite part. Right, what do we have here? Wall and a wall. I think I've got to dig this out, haven't I? Yeah, let's do that. What's that? Okay. Not sure why that's there. You're a wall. And you need to go. And you are both walls. Why is that there? Oh, stops there. What's going on? Oh, no, you're meant to be there. Why? Okay, moderately confused. Why have I built a trench here? No idea. Not one iota of an idea. Creative Flazzerty did something bizarre. Oh, wait. Was this my attempt at making a staircase in creative? Maybe. Let's just walk away and pretend we haven't seen it. That's what we'll do. Yes, I think I remember trying to build a staircase. Yeah, in fact, I'm just going to fill that all in and pretend it's not there. That's what I'll do. Yeah, none of that's there. That's fine. There we go. We'll come back to that at a later date. Much later. I haven't been to Europe at all. I always just wanted to visit. Half my family emigrated from there. Water closets. Could you please sleep? I went out to farm natural trees and didn't bring a bed. Ah, yeah. I've got a bed on me. No. Yeah, I'll sleep. Not a problem. Skills. No problem. Ow. Yeah, I've been to a lot of countries in Europe. Do like mainland Europe. Lots of cool cultures. It's nice to see things from other people's places and get involved with their culture in some way. Apart from Finland, I think my favourite place is Germany. Of the places I've visited. But that's probably because I've visited it the most as a child. And I like sausages. And they taught me that I could have cold meat and cheese for breakfast. And that was a good lesson to learn. Yeah, when I went to Germany, like they used to have a lot of bratwurst stalls. So, you know, any street, any city you'd go to, there'd be someone selling bratwurst or currywursts and frankfurters and all sorts. And I was talking to a lady from Germany the other day, and it's very sad to hear that there's not many of those about anymore. Because all the younger generation prefer going to McDonald's. They don't tend to go to the traditional food stalls anymore. So they're dying out. You know, nobody uses them. They're not making any money. It's a shame. Part of the culture dying. I like beer sausage. Yes. I've never been a big fan of McDonald's, to be honest. But, Yeah, I can see why people like it. It's convenient. I do go to ones occasionally when I have to. I took my daughter the other day because the pizza place that we used was shut, and I wanted to get her something to eat. So. And what was that? A wall? Why is there a wall there? I was doing some strange things here in creative that I really can't remember doing. We'll just leave that there. And oh yeah, I'm going to have to light this up another time. Yeah, it's a shame. A lot of more traditional things are going missing and stopping, but I guess that's life. Things move on. Okay, that's just it. Just okay. Still needs to be a block. It's just the schematic is thinking that it should be deep slate, but on the server it's tough. But that's fine. Puts a bit of variation into the wall. It's all okay. We're in half. Well, what's that? 20 past 11 at night. Might be able to get in one more layer after this one, I think. Don't know what to do about the lava, though. Might be cool having some lava flowing down. Add to the danger of it all. Obviously, I'll have to plug it up to take down the layers. Then a bit of lava cascading down. That could look kind of cool. Yeah, make it a feature, exactly. What are you meant to be? Meant to be that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll block it off. And then once I've finished, make it fall down and see how it falls. And if I have to change its path somehow. Yeah, we'll definitely add to that thing of it being abandoned, I think. Oh. Goodbye, Torch. You served me well. So I'm thinking once I've finished digging this all out and life moves on, maybe I should start streaming a single player. Just actually playing the game rather than just digging out a hole. Bob at Pickle came on last week near the end, and he mentioned my one block world that I never finished, saying maybe I should stream that. It might be a cool way to finish that off, because I hate having things just hanging there unfinished. I might stream that. And then maybe edit it some way. So make videos out of it too. Not sure. That might be too much work. Those teens should look at all the fat Americans when they think about eating from McDonald's. I think the recipe in Europe is slightly different to how it is in America. And then again, the McDonald's recipe is again different in the UK than it is in Europe. It's like I see some of the burgers on American shows. I'm like, our McDonald's doesn't look like that. Ours just looks like wet cardboard in between two bits of wet cardboard with sesame seeds on. I do really enjoy hanging out while you dig a big ruin. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I suppose if I was actually playing the game, there'll be less me talking about whatever comes into my head. It'd be more me talking about with exactly what's going on the screen, I guess. Because this is just a bit, you know, there's nothing taxing about it. I'm just literally holding down my left mouse button. I don't have to think about what I'm doing so much. Whereas if I was actually playing the game, that would be different, I should think. I don't know. Be fun to find out. But then again, you know, it might be a case that whatever I'm doing, I don't have time. You know, like resource gathering would still have to be done. So maybe it would just, maybe my streams will just be me digging forever. I could do it for a bit, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Someone did suggest streaming hardcore. That would be funny. Because it'd be, how many times would I have to restart a world? Oh, you may have noticed that the wall has been taken down by mysterious people. I don't know who did it. But I did have plans to do it as a stream and maybe make some content out of it. You know, Flazzerty trying to fight off the warden whilst trying to get rid of wool. But it turns out that someone's done it for me. So that's not happening now. But we've done another layer and we've got half an hour until midnight. So let's see if we can get this next one done. Ow. That was my face. And it's night time. Oh, yes, you have to think about not falling in that huge hole. Enderman. No, I don't think Enderman took all the wool that was down there that the Bounders placed when they raided it. And besides, I think we've got Enderman griefing off, haven't we? He says, as if he knows things. Ah, we do. Marks has confirmed that we do. Would you maybe make a Minecraft restart hardcore world record while streaming? Yeah. How many times do I restart a hardcore while streaming? Guinness Book of Records, here we go. Oh, hello, slime. Slime meat sword. And you can as well. That's really sweet. Someone helping get rid of the wool down in the deep dark. Maybe they plan on making banners. Maybe. Maybe they do. Just a shame because I thought it would be kind of a cool video of me screaming, trying to pick up all that wool. But hey-ho. Just have to try and come up with some other content-related ideas. Oh, that was close. That could have been a really good short then. Of me falling down a small hole and screaming like a banshee. Right, there we are. There's all that. That would have been hilarious. I would have watched that multiple times. I see. You can't fake these things, though. It's never as good if you fake it. I mean, I haven't got a lot of shorts, you know, I've got one or two. But I think my favourite one is where Sev gets blown up by Phantom. I didn't even know that that was a death message or could be a death message. It unfortunately didn't get as many views as I'd like to have gone, but as a memory, it's funny. God, that's going back a while now. That was back when I was on the Dinnercraft server. How'd you get blown up by a Phantom? You'll have to watch the short. I think it's the first one I put up, if that helps. Wait, I remember seeing that, but can't figure out how that happened. Oh, there you go. There's 2 more views on that short. Fantastic. Maybe you'll get picked up again by YouTube. Actually, I think it got more views on TikTok, because I have a TikTok account. If you don't know, follow me on TikTok, where I haven't posted anything in ages. I'll be right back. Oh, Albany, you star. Albany, watching all my content. What a great guy. Yes, I can tell it's getting late. I'm stopping talking at random points. It's okay, though. It's only college in the morning. It's fine. If I walk in there all bleary-eyed and half asleep, I'll just fit right in with the teenagers. Oh, like that. Oh, Marks, you've appeared in my chat. That's a great way to start. It was so funny. Really didn't expect it. I think, for me, that's the best death I've ever seen. And that includes some of my stupid ones. I forgot I can talk in game 2 for a moment. Yes, you have many, many ways of talking to me, Marks. And may that long continue. Oh, I never noticed that before. On my analytics, there's a chat rate. 4. You count 4. 4 what? I'm confused. Oh, 4 ways to talk to me. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. I get you. Chat rate. Chat rate 2. I have no idea what that number represents. Obviously, chat rate, yes, I get that. But, you know, what does 2 mean? Is 2 good? Is 2 bad? I don't know. It's good for me because I can actually follow along with chat. I have no idea how big streamers can even concentrate on Minecraft with their chat going as quick as it does, let alone on chat. But I guess that's nothing I need to worry about. Finally took the live stream off my cell phone. Yeah, I can imagine that would have been irritating. Having me twice echoing. Yeah, line by line, we're getting there. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this in 20 minutes. So we may be going over because I don't like leaving things half finished. And replace the torch there. And then replace this one here. Yes, it's got to that point where I'm talking about placing torches. I'm going to have to, like, get a book. There's a girl at work. I swear that she's got a book of things to say in awkward silences. Because she comes out with some of the most random stuff in the staff room. We'll all be sat there just quietly enjoying a moment's peace, eating our lunch, and she'll just say things like, I can't even think of the things, but it's really in-depth thinking stuff. Well, it seems to be when you're trying just to sit there and eat your pot noodle in peace. But she'll come out with, I don't know, what was something she said the other day? How did she put it? Something along the lines of, why do people insist on putting other people down to make themselves feel better? And it's just random. You know, nothing had happened in her life, because I asked, to make her come up with that. Nothing had happened that day. It's just, she was like, well, there's an awkward silence, so I thought I'd start a conversation. And she's always doing it. You know, like, if nobody knew, or if no member of your family knew, hold on a moment. Bless me. Sorry about that. I didn't have time to mute the mic. Yeah, if people didn't know, if your family didn't know, would you start a what was it that she said now? Something really bizarre that, you know, could be embarrassing, you know, but if nobody you knew you did it, would you do it? I need that book. So when I come to awkward silences where I can't think of anything to say, I could just flick through that, pick up a random subject and just ask chat, you know, oh, random. How do you feel about that? Why did I leave that there? It's silly. Actually, the echo was fine. I'm attention deficit, have dyslexia, and it worked with my zoomy brain. Okay, whatever works. If that works for you, that's great. I wonder if that means I got twice as many views because of that. She doesn't have the coherent filter. No, it's not even that. It's like she feels the I guess she finds the staff room being quiet awkward and feels that people should be speaking. So it just comes up with something random but quite deep to ask for them people to answer. So then the conversation starts. And I think I need that little book of conversation starters. That was close. Sorry, respect, if that made you jump, because it certainly made my stomach curdle a bit. A new short found. No, because nothing exciting happened. It's just my voice changed. Oh, that would have been horrible. Do me a favour, get rid of the lava. Yeah, I'll get to it. Nothing like a bit of danger in the world. Actually, is that the source? That's the source there, isn't it? So, I grab... Yeah, there we go. And then I've just got to try and remember. If I cover it with that, then that's going to stick out like a sore thumb, isn't it? And then hopefully I don't break it and fall in. And then get rid of that one. Yes. And then put that there. You'll come back to it and be like, why is that there? Yes. Yes, I will. You know me so well. Why is that there? Put that there. And that one there. See, they're slightly different texture, so I'll notice. Honest. Okay. I think that's it trapped. He hopes. I do. I hope deeply. Yeah, I'm going to die to lava at some point, aren't I? There you go, the respect. Surprise lava pit song. Ah, good job nobody knows me well to remix it. There we go. Oh, I'll put you there now. Oh, get there. See, you can tell I use the scroll wheel rather than clicking 1 and 2. I've never been able to do that on any of the games that I've played that have got a hotbar, you know, or weapons or something like that. I always use the scroll wheel and scroll through everything rather than just go, oh, I need my sword. Oh, I need my bow. Oh, I want to place that wall. I always scroll to it. Just a terrible habit. You're completely opposite way. You just use the numbers. Show off. No wonder you're more efficient than I am. Feels unnatural. It's what you get used to, though, isn't it? I mean, you don't see me using my thumb to hold the shift button. Because I mean, my thumb doesn't stretch that far. But for some people, that's... I'm gonna use the term normal, but I don't mean it. But they are all on my mouse, so it's easy to choose numbers. Yeah. My mouse is full of numbers. So I've got 12 numbers on there, and then an extra button I can press for another 12 buttons. So 24 on there. And I never use them. I don't know why I've got this mouse at all. I tried using it when I played World of Warcraft, so I could get my dots out from my warlock quicker. And I did kind of get the hang of it. And I just thought, you know, oh, this would be really useful for other games because I could just press them and get what I want when I want it. But I end up looking at my mouse to try and remember where the button is. By that time, I could have scrolled to it. My life goal now is to get you and Albert Maker to make friends so that he can remix what you do. Yes, he is fun. Yes. Oh, so you use a gamer mouse. That would be excellent for keybinds. Yeah, it would be if I ever remembered keybinds. I'm good with keyboard shortcuts, with Photoshop and editing and stuff like that. But I always forget keybinds if I've bound them to something else. And I don't think Ellie Beater Maker, or however you pronounce that. Ellie Beat Maker? Yeah. I don't think that'll happen, luckily. I'm sure he's got far more important stuff to remix. Oh. Besides, you'd have to use a lot of auto-tune. I actually watched a video the other day that was, you know, how good is auto-tune really? And they had someone that has my singing capability sing a song, and it was all monotone and awful. And wow, autotune does some fantastic work. It really is clever. And I guess it just gets clever and clever now because they can use AI-generated stuff. Until he meets you. People get bored of me easily. It's fine. You don't need to do any introductions. There we go. There's that done. I'm having to jump to the other side now. I'm never any good at parkour. Made it. Made it. There is actually footage of me missing a 1 block gap and falling into lava. That's how good at parkour I am. 15,500 oak leaves gathered. Oh, mad. Somewhere out there, there's an oak forest with just trunks sticking up, is there? That must look pretty scary. I haven't heard you sing, Flaz. That's the closest you're ever going to get to hear me singing. Is occasionally me going a diggy dig dig, or whatever that noise was that I made when I nearly fell into lava. Oh, there's more lava. Ah, cool. But yes, there is a forest of trunks somewhere. Oh, I bet that looks kind of cool. You could just speak the lyrics, record that, and then use the beat maker to make fun. Well, it worked for William Shatner, didn't it? When he did his what was it, Major Tom cover? I think he did. He just spoke them. In his very Star Trek Captain Kirk style of speaking. This is Major Tom to ground control. Or was it Rocket Man? I think it was Rocket Man, wasn't it? That one and that one. Really need to swap my mouse out. That right mouse button is getting a bit sticky. Earlier I tried to shoot a pigman in the gold farm, and I must have shot 3 arrows just at my foot instantly because of the left mouse button. No, right mouse button. Yes, I know my left from right. I went to primary school. I know these things. Oh, another torch bites the dust. Time me on. Oh, yeah. I'm so not going to make it to midnight. Oh. Why is that making noise? I thought I turned you off. Bear with me while I turn off Discord. That's not meant to make any noises whilst I'm streaming. Because it's on stream thing, but turns out it is. Hey, is that... Why is there cobblestone all the way down here? Weird. All right, it's getting close to midnight. We've got 5 minutes. Am I going to manage to do this in 5 minutes and log off by midnight and get to sleep at a reasonable time? I don't think so. Discord might have been because it was an at mention, maybe? No. Oh, it could have been an at everyone, I guess. But surely that wouldn't come through when it's on streaming mode. Oh well. We'll never know. Where did Marks go? Marks, where Marks has been all this time. Collecting leaves. No, it wasn't at Flazzerty. Oh, so it was in Daybound. It's in the Daybound Discord. Okay. Then maybe we will know. When I get around to reading it. Yes, he's talking in game. Is leaf collecting as fun as mining? Yes, I'm going to guess it's even more fun because you're out in the world and not down some deep, dark hole. Talking of dark, that looks a bit dark. Not so dark that I need to plant a torch, though. I still play on creative mode. There's nothing wrong with that. I was playing creative mode the other day with my daughter. But that's how she prefers to play it. And she actually asked me if I wanted to play Minecraft with her. And I was like, yes, yes, let's go now before you change your mind. And we started building together. And she was like, well, Dad, that's amazing what you're building. I was like, oh, I thank you very much. And she says, yeah, I'm going to go build somewhere else now because yours looks too good. Oh. Because then I was just building on my own. Sad times. It's nice you thought it looked good, though. Oh, more diamonds. Well, it'd be rude not to dig them out. Got 2 blocks. We get any more? Does not like it. No, just the 2. So, what do you reckon? Eight again? Should we go 8? Nah, it's too much. We've already had 8. 4. I reckon I'm only going to get 4. 2 out of each one. To be fair, What? We do both usually. Yeah, that is true. This was built in creative originally. Kids these days, I know. Tell me about it. Ugh. Not wanting to spend any time with me in real life or virtual life now. It's fine. She's getting older. Getting, wanting to do more things with her friends. That looks like 3, doesn't it? It's going to be 3. Oh, no. There was 4. Okay. 5. Oh, better than I thought. Better than I thought. Make it in creative, then decide to rebuild in survival to torture ourselves. But it's just so much easier to design stuff in creative because you've got infinite amount of blocks. To have that kind of freedom in survival, you'd have to have mined all the blocks 10 quadrillion times. So I watch some of these relaxing long plays where they go around and they just gather seemingly random blocks for 2.5 hours, then spend half an hour using the blocks that they've got to build something. I'm like, how? How do they manage to do that? Being able to build something that looks so good just from a random assortment of things that they've mined in 2.5 hours. And remember, they don't have any shulkers most of the time. It's just they load a world and then they just start playing for 2.5 hours, collecting random stuff, and then build something fabulous looking. I'm like, in half an hour. Like, how? How do you do that? It takes me half an hour of staring at a landscape before I go, okay, I'm going to build something there. They blow my mind. Because I've got to have built something in creative and know exactly what resources I need then to build it in survival. Or else all you're getting is a cobblestone square block. Hi, Zuko. Thanks for joining. We're just coming to the end of the stream now. I do apologise. My kids hung in there playing with me and just asked me to fix up their builds. Yeah, that's still interacting. It takes time to build in creative, and you always run out of block colour choices. I don't know. We're getting pink wood in 120. That's going to be interesting. And bamboo as well. Bamboo wood blocks. Be quite cool. Yeah, instead we do it looks great, then we spend hours collecting it off camera for a 30-second time lapse. Yes. Don't talk to me about the new trees. Oh, Marks. Sad Marks. Because somebody did an Asian inspired build and those new trees would look excellent there. Poor Marks. I've had to build using blue ice blocks and snow many times. Yeah, blue's a colour that's lacking in Minecraft, really. And greens. Not enough green and blue blocks. Oh, more diamonds. Oh, well. While we're here. That's 2 more, I reckon. Oh, 3. 3 more. That'll do. Right, that's it. It is now 2 minutes past midnight. That's not too bad. So I think I'm going to call it there. Sorry, Zuko. I do apologise. But I have been streaming since 9:30, and I do have to be up at 6 in the morning. So I think calling it at night at midnight is fair, shall we say. What's Mark saying there? Basically, just wool, concrete powder, terracotta. Yeah, none of which you can make stairs out of. Need more blue stairs. Right. I'm going to call it there. That's nice you showed up in... yeah. Just drop it in. Thanks, everyone, for watching the stream. I'm going to call it there because I am pretty tired and it is midnight and I do have to get up at 6, as I have mentioned. Probably several times. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I haven't made any footage, really, for a new video, so I don't know when that's coming out, but I will try my hardest to stream next week. Thanks very much for popping in and speaking to me in chat and being around while I was mining. Till the next one. Bye for now. Bye.